In this lecture, you'll explore the widely adopted three lines of defense model and understand how it helps structure roles and responsibilities across your organization's risk, compliance, and security functions. You'll learn how to position your security program within this model and clarify how your work connects with operational teams, oversight functions, and executive governance. Security leadership doesn't happen in isolation. It happens in coordination. To be effective, you need to understand how your role fits into a broader risk management framework. The three lines of defense model gives you a blueprint for aligning accountability, avoiding duplication, and strengthening oversight. When you apply this model correctly, you improve decision-making, transparency, and trust across the organization. To apply the three lines of defense model, you first need to understand what each line is responsible for and how they work together. In the first line, you'll find your business and IT teams. These are the people who own the risk. They're responsible for managing it directly through daily operations, applying controls, and following policies. Your role is to support and empower them, not take the risk off their hands. You, as a security leader, typically operate in the second line of defense. This is the layer responsible for oversight, policy development, and risk advisory. You define what good looks like, monitor how effectively controls are working, and guide the first line through frameworks, tools, and strategic advice. You're also there to challenge when needed and help escalate issues that need executive attention. Then comes the third line, which includes internal audit, regulators, or external auditors. They provide independent assurance by evaluating whether risks are being appropriately managed and whether the first and second lines are fulfilling their responsibilities. While you don't control this function, you support it by maintaining transparency, sharing evidence, and enabling continuous improvement. To lead effectively, you need to know how to position your security team firmly in the second line, while also maintaining strong relationships across the other two. You'll learn to balance guidance with oversight, understanding when to offer help and when to step back and let the business own its risk. You'll also build partnerships with audit and governance teams so that your reviews are aligned and evidence-based. One of your most important responsibilities is to eliminate confusion and duplication. You'll establish clear role boundaries so that operational teams don't assume security owns every risk, and auditors know exactly where your responsibilities begin and end. When these boundaries are clearly defined, you create a culture of shared accountability, streamline your operations, and help the organization mature in its approach to risk management. So, what's your leadership takeaway? You're not here to take over everyone's risk. You're here to help them manage it better. When the lines are clear and respected, everyone is empowered to own their part of the defense. That's how you build both security and trust.